the electric bike of Ducati. A great sponsor on the bike. The library is incredible, and when the bike is beautiful, we can fight for the victory. So good.
If it's as fast as it looks, then I think you'll be okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Ciao.
As I said, brand new for Ducati. Who better to tell us more about it than the Ducati Corse General Manager, Gigi Dall'Igna. Gigi. Gigi, once again, an amazing job and a really exciting new era, I guess, for Ducati.
Yes, of course. First of all, thank you to Nadia and all the Gresini team to invited me here. This is the first step of Ducati in the electrification, and Ducati took the decision to make this step in the Ducati styles. So starting from racing, developing the technology and everything before to produce a street bike. We are really happy about the feedback that our test rider gave us during the test, the last year test, and we are really curious to have the feedback from all the other riders in the official test that we have to do shortly. We are proud of the bike because the lap time and everything at the moment seems really good. It's an for an engineer, normally you cannot start from the white piece of paper when you start a project, but in this case we have to do because the principal numbers of the bike, wheelbase, center of gravity position, have to be different because the weight of the bike is different, and also the power delivery of the electric motor is completely different. So we have to think a lot before to design the bike. We have again in the Ducati style some new idea to develop on the bike, and this is the start.
Only the start, of course. Well, it's an amazing start. You mentioned there some of the technical details. Let's have a look now at the full technical spec of this incredible machine. So there you go, that's MotoE. We turn our attention now to Moto2 with Luca as well. Luca, a new sponsor, which we'll come to in a moment, and a rider lineup that you're familiar with, Jeremy Alcoba, the team know well, and also Philip Salac as well. What do you expect from those guys in 2023?
Allora, noi negli ultimi anni stiamo puntando tantissimo sui giovani, ci piace molto, e continueremo a farlo anche nel prossimo anno con Philip, che ha avuto una bella crescita da metà campionato in poi, ha fatto una stagione consistente, diciamo, con anche un podio al debutto, che non è mai facile farlo in una categoria come la Moto2, e abbiamo deciso di continuare assieme questo progetto. E invece Jeremy lo conosciamo già, è stato con noi in Moto3, è un ragazzo, un pilota molto veloce. Quest'anno non ha fatto vedere molto, diciamo, però noi siamo sicuri che lui vada molto forte, crediamo molto in lui e niente, partiamo e via.
Yeah, so Luca explaining that Philip was with the team, of course, last year, had a really strong second half of the season, a consistent year overall. And once again, the team are really committed to investing in youth, as they always have been. And of course, Jeremy Alcoba was with the team back in the Moto3 championship as well. So they have a lot of knowledge of him as a rider, and also lots of belief in his potential to be a strong contender in 2023. Now, as I mentioned, as well as this exciting rider lineup, there's also a new sponsor in place for the next 3 years as Team Gresini welcome into the World Championship the Chinese manufacturer QJ Motor.
大家好，我是钱江摩托郭东少，非常高兴 QJ Motor 能够和 Gresini Racing 这个伟大传奇的车队合作，恭喜 QJ Motor Gresini MotoTwo 车队成立。此时此刻正值中国农历兔年新年，我代表 QJ Motor 品牌祝大家兔年吉祥，事事皆所愿，也祝愿 QJ Motor Gresini MotoTwo 车队在 MotoGP 赛事上所向披靡，取得优异成绩。钱江摩托和意大利一直有着深厚的渊源，总部位于佩萨罗的 Benelli 是我们旗下的品牌，总部位于米兰的 NV Augusta 是我们重要的合作品牌。今天我们又与法恩萨的 Gresini Racing 车队成为 MotoGP 赛事合作伙伴，相信我们的合作必将相互赋能，将世界优秀的摩托车赛车技术引入中国，同时在中国普及摩托车赛事文化，让 MotoGP 在中国家喻户晓。2023年是钱江摩托开拓国际市场的重要一年，我们的自主高端品牌 QJ Motor 将正式出海至全球市场。在过去的一年 ，QJ Motor 品牌在中国市场 250cc 以上排量市场占有率达到27%，成为中国市场销售冠军。我们也期望中国制造的摩托机车能够为全球用户带来无与伦比的骑行体验与玩乐享受。最后，再次祝福 QJ Motor Gresini MotoTwo 车队在2023年的赛场上取得优异成绩，祝福各位朋友新春快乐！谢谢大家。
Yeah, thank you to Mr. Guo, and we wish you and all of our Chinese colleagues and friends a very happy new year for tomorrow, of course, the year of the rabbit. And we go hopping excitedly into 2023 in Moto2 then with a new sponsor and an exciting rider lineup. Let's have a look at the guys who will fly the flag for Team Moto2 QJ Motor Gresini Racing in 2023.
Yes, let's go.
From Philip Salach and Jeremy Alcoba. Guys, an exciting day for you, I'm sure, and an exciting year ahead, Philip, after your first podium last year in Thailand. What are you hoping for this year?
Hello, everybody. Well, first of all, I want to say that it's an honor for me to stay on this stage another year with the team I have behind me. And yeah, last season, it was season for me up and down. The beginning of the season was very difficult for me to adapt for the bikes. A lot of crashes. I was not in the top conditions, but the second part of the season was very good. We start to be in the top 10 in the practices, also the races, and finally we did the podium in Thailand. So it was more than we expected from the second half of the season, and let's repeat it better this year.
Good luck. Well done, Philip. And for you, Jeremy, as Luca said, they know you, you know the team. How does it feel to be back?
Well, hello to everybody. Really happy to be back to, let's say, home, because finally the feeling with all the team was like more family than a team. So happy for it. And well, my expectation for the second year is to be in the top 5 every race. I know that I need to do better this Saturday, because was I had some problems on Saturday, but then on Sunday I know my potential, and I know that the comebacks this year was too much. So well, I need to improve there, and I know that we can achieve really good results. And let's see the last part of the season where we are.
Yeah. Well, again, we wish you the very best of luck, Jeremy. I know that you're both excited about the challenge ahead. Let's have a look at the bike that you guys are going to be riding. Maybe you should stand. We'll let you both take a closer look at it. How does it feel? You must be, I guess, feeling an extra bit of motivation now to get the season started.
Well, this special blue is amazing. I love it. And with the red, so the contrast is amazing. Looks really aggressive. So, but you know, and everyone know that if the bike is in the top, it's always more nice. So let's try to do it.
That's the key, isn't it, Philip? It'll look better in Parc Fermé than it does on the stage here, right?
Well, I love the bike. I love the design, this clear design. We added red color for this year also, so I can't wait for start the test and for start the season, because the bike looks amazing and I want to ride it already.
Well, it looks fantastic from the outside, but let's take a peek under the fairing of the QJ Motor Gresini Racing Moto2 bike. The Team Gresini MotoGP lineup for 2023, Fabio Di Gianantonio and new signing Alex Marquez. And please also welcome to the stage their crew chiefs for this year as well. Frankie Carchedi, who'll be working with Fabio in 2023, and Donatello Giovanotti, who'll be working with Alex Marquez. Welcome, guys. DJ, we'll speak to you first. If you want to get down from the bike. What an amazing show that was. First of all, great performance there, by the way, DJ. How do you feel about this year ahead? You must be so excited after the emotions of last year already.
Well, first of all, hello everybody. It's a pleasure to be here to represent Gresini team and these colors, the Ducati. And yeah, I'm super excited to start because I think this year will be an important year for me and for us. We have 1 year of experience. We did some up and downs through the year in 2022, but now I think that we are more than ready to start this new season. And well, we are also good looking, so let's see.
Yeah, that's always a good start when the bike looks good, and you're looking good as well.
Thank you.
Testing already started in Valencia, and we get going again in a few weeks' time in Sepang. What are you hoping for from that test?
Well, we did the test in Valencia just after the race to prepare the winter and then the 2023 season, and went really good. We did with Frankie and all the staff great job together. And yeah, I think we have a good expectation for the test in Malaysia. It will be important to keep some feeling from the bike and to restart.
Sure. Let's get a quick word with Frankie then, if that's all right. Frankie, hope you're doing well, looking good also, I must say. How are you finding already working with DJ and obviously a new challenge for you as well this year with a new manufacturer, a new rider?
Yeah, it's all new. First, I just want to say thanks to Nadia, Michele, Carlo for giving me the opportunity, believing in me. And you know, when you start work and you feel like you've been here years, you know, everything fits. It works well. It was a strange one. You finish the year and you sort of you're tired. You want a bit of a break. We did the first test the first day, and it was like, right, when's the next test? You know, it went really, really well. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Sepang.
Good stuff. Well, wish you the best of luck there in Sepang, Frankie. We'll pass the mic over to Alex. Alex, great to see you. Great to see you in these new colours as well. How are you feeling about this brand new challenge for you?
Ciao a tutti. Really happy. I mean, really happy to be here. Really happy to be and really proud to be part of Gresini family. I know that this team have a lot of great memories and a great history, and this is something nice. And yeah, so excited to be here. So excited to looking to Malaysia and looking forward to be there already on the bike. So yeah, great feelings, and this is good in this nice day here in Italy.
And after several years on a different manufacturer in MotoGP, how quickly do you feel you've adapted already at Valencia to this new machine? And what were your kind of first sensations on the bike?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I had the opportunity to ride 1 day with Ducati. I mean, with 1 day it's difficult to take a lot of conclusions, but the potential is there. I mean, I was not on the limit. I mean, the bike have a really great potential, and we need to understand and take all the profit. So the first feeling was really nice, and I enjoyed it with the team, also the atmosphere and all that. We know what this bike can do, that is a fight for the championship, so we need to work really hard. We know that, and in every season, we'll have up and downs, will be moments to enjoy, moments to be in a little bit in crisis, but if we work together in all the moments, we'll make a really good season. So, as I said, looking forward to be in Malaysia, to start to working and to start to enjoy on the bike. That is the main target for this season.
Yeah, fantastic. And let's get a quick word with Donatello as well. Obviously, Donatello, you know the bike very well, but a new rider, so a new challenge as well. What are your feelings about working with Alex?
I didn't have much time to get to know him, but the feeling is quite good. And I think he's a good guy, great professional, very calm, and is very, very precision in his comment. And this is very important for our job. Let's remember, Alex is a two-time world champion, and this is not for everybody, for everyone. And finally, I think Alex this year with Ducati and Gresini is, I not remember, is will fun for us.
For sure. Thank you, Donatello. Thank you, Frankie. And ladies and gents, your Team Gresini riders for 2023, Alex Marquez and Fabio Di Gianantonio. Well, as the boys have been talking about, we already had a little taste of what we can expect in 2023 just a couple of months ago. Let's have a little look at the boys in action at the Valencia test in November. Yeah, guys, a really exciting start to 2023 already in Valencia. We're joined here now by the sporting director, Michele Mazzini, and also the MotoGP rider coach, a familiar face in Manuel Poggiali. Lots of work for you guys to do then soon in Sepang, but it already started off positively, Michele, in Valencia. What did you learn there, and what are you looking forward to working on when you get to Malaysia?
Ciao a tutti. Ciao a tutti. Yes, in Valencia test, it has been a good positive test. As the rider say, only one day to try the new Desmo 16. But both rider, we achieved the target. The target is to come back home with a big smile, good sensation, a good feeling. And Fabio already feel comfortable with the new bikes and go faster in the fastest lap and also the race pace. So the expectative for the next year are very interesting, and also Alex jump in a completely different bike that he rode in the last year, and they feel also him already faster than Valencia Grand Prix. So for the Sepang, the target is to put a lot of kilometer, because with the new sporting format of the next year, with the sprint race on Saturday, will be not easier to make a lot of changing of the setting, and then we have to find the right way immediately in Sepang.
Sure, yeah. And for you, Manuel, you've been working now as a rider coach for a few years. You have Alex as a new rider, adapting to a new bike, and also Fabio, who you know already. Some interesting areas for you to work on as well.
Yeah, hello everybody, also from my side, first. We expect for many time this start, this new season. We closed so well the last season with the first test, only one day, but we stay concentrate all the time for the new start for this season, for the Malaysia test. We have two fantastic guys and rider, and I must bet a lot. I must bet to stay concentrate all the season, to stay on our maximum level all the season, and we see the rest.
Yeah, an interesting challenge, and I'm sure the guys are really happy to have you both in their corner as well. Guys, Michele Mazzini and Manuel Poggiali. We're coming to the end of the presentation now, and before we do that, I'd like to ask if it's okay for Nadia to return to the stage for one final word on 2023. Nadia, thank you for coming back, but we can't end without asking, after this show, dopo questo show, come si sente adesso? How do you feel now about 2023?
Pronto? Dopo questo show no, adesso mi sento un po' meglio, in effetti. Però dai. Niente, grazie a tutti di essere venuti qua oggi. Quindi noi siamo pronti per il 2023 a fare il meglio, a dare il meglio di noi. Quindi let's go. Andiamo.
Perfect. I don't need to translate that. Let's go. Indeed. Nadia, thank you so much. All right, let's have a look then at the technical details, finally, of the bike that these guys are going to be racing, and it's on stage behind me here, the Ducati Desmo 16 GP22. Yeah, a truly incredible package that achieved everything last year. And we're really excited to see these guys on that machine this year. We're going to invite everybody back out onto this stage now. And whilst we do that, I really hope you've enjoyed this presentation, which was put together by the Gresini Events Department, and a new business venture of Gresini Racing. Here's a quick look, as we get everybody back on stage together, at what else these guys have been up to away from the track. A truly family business that gives it all on and off the track. Please give it up for the Gresini Racing family. We're going to continue in a few minutes' time with the media conference, if you're watching online, and for the journalists who have been waiting for that as well. We'll see you there in a few minutes, but from everybody here, otherwise, from the Darsena del Sale here in Italy, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you soon. And please join me one final time in wishing these guys the very best of luck for 2023. So you. Hello, everybody. Thank you for your patience. We're ready now to get going with the media scrum. And as Chris has said in the chat box for the journalists online, if you would please start with Moto2 and MotoE, and then we can let the guys go and get some lunch, and we can continue to chat to our MotoGP riders. So we'd invite any questions for Moto2 and MotoE first. Please.
Anybody asking?
A moment, please.
Okay. Okay, so see, we're on. Siamo? Please react the MotoE, Moto2. If not, we.
Okay, guys, we're back. As I said before, if you guys have any questions for the MotoE or Moto2 riders, please shoot, and we'll get those done first and let the boys go off and get some lunch, and we'll have the MotoGP riders stick around for a little bit longer. So any questions, first of all, please, for our Moto2 and MotoE riders? No? Okay. Great. Easy work. Easy work for the Moto2 and MotoE riders. You can go to the bar.
Enjoy the beer.
Not so much for DJ and Alex. You guys will have to stay there. Okay, let's welcome our first questions then for our Team Gresini MotoGP riders. Who's going to go first?
Ok, vado con la stretta adesso su loro. Perfetto, ottimo, torno sulla larga.
Imre? Imre Pavlovic.
Okay, first of all, we'll go to Imre. Imre Pavlovic.
Yes, yes hello. Imre Pavlovic from Motorsport Aktuell, a Motorrad from Germany. I have a question to Alex Marquez. So, Alex, this winter you were training with your brother as usual. Did anything change during this training that you are now riding for different manufacturers?
No, I mean, the training is like every year. For sure, I tried personally to improve some things that I have in mind. Also, I tried the bike on Valencia, and I know which area I need to work a little bit on training. But I mean, the work and the atmosphere training with my brother is always the same. We are professionals. We know that we need to separate the things on track, but outside the track, I mean, I have the best reference for me to train, that is Mark. You know, he's really fast always on motocross, on flat track, on karting. So we always enjoy that trainings, and this will not change. We are professionals, as we said, and the info on MotoGP will not share for sure. But outside, we are brothers, and we share our trainings like this past, like all our life.
Thank you, Imre.
Thank you.
Let's go from Germany to Spain then. Mela Cercoles also has a question for Alex.
Ciao. Ciao, aquí. Hola, Luis y Rafa. Saludos para todos. In English, Alex, please.
Yes.
Now, at this moment, you feel that maybe are a little bit stronger than Mark? Because you have a Ducati and he has a Honda. Thank you.
I mean, no. I mean, when you start a season, you are equal with everybody. I mean, doesn't matter the name, doesn't matter the bike. I mean, everybody starts from zero. It's true that Ducati come from a really good year on the struggling year, and they have a lot of problems last year, and I suffered that problems. But as I said, now, no. I think we start the season, everybody with 0 points, so we are everybody equal. Mark, as a rider, we know that he's the best in the grid. He's like this, and you know, he's the guy with more World Championship on the pocket. So for sure, I think he will be the favorite this year. I see him training a lot, and I mean, I'm not feeling better or worse than him. As I said, we are starting equal everybody, and we will see in the first race. But now I feel great on me. I try just to improve some things, just to improve and learn some things from him, because he's my brother and I share home with Mark, and that's it. I mean, we need to work. We start from zero, and I hope will be a great year for me.
Hello, everyone. Great to see you. Love the livery. I have a question for both Alex and Fabio, please. First of all, Alex, can you tell us a little bit more about your new bike? What was the first impression? What was the biggest difference? Was there anything that you didn't expect? And do you have to change anything in particular in your riding style, in your preparation? And maybe if I can already ask to Fabio as well. Fabio, what is the big change for you for this year? What do you need to improve? What do you need to change? And what is the goal for this season? Thank you, guys.
Okay, yeah, I mean, main different bikes at what I didn't expect was to be already in the first run in the same lifetimes like Honda, or even faster with the medium rear tire. I mean, I was not felt really good on the bike because, you know, position, ergonomy, all this was really different compared Honda. So I was not riding with a lot of confidence, but the lifetimes were coming from the first run, and this is a really great signal for me. I mean, when you are not feeling good, but the lifetimes are coming, is something great. I mean, I was feeling really good, really easy with the engine, how the power delivery is coming, and all this. Still, I need to improve some things because, you know, I ride for another manufacturer 3 years, and I have some things on my riding style that I will need to change. But this is something normal, you know. I will need to learn different things, compare with the guys from Ducati, with the riders that are already some years in this bike, and just to copy some things. So will be, I think, a really great, interesting season for pre-season for me to try to adapt, and then try to be ready in the first race in Portimao to start the year in a great way.
For this year we have few changes. First of all, in the staff, that I have a new crew chief is Frankie Garcetti, that was working with Johan Mir in Suzuki, and we did our first test together and went really good. Also personally, were really good. And also we have the new bike, the 2022 bike, that is not much different compared to the 2021, but still there are some things that are new and better. So for sure I will continue my learning process, my growth, and well, the goal for this season is to improve every race the result of last year, to try to be consistently in the top 15, and then from that try to achieve goal by goal, you know. So first be back in the points, and then top 10s, then top 5, and maybe if we do a good job fighting for something more. So at the moment we are taking our time. We are just with the feet on the ground. We know that we have a long work to do, but the feeling is great and the energy is super high. So feeling great and ready.
Thanks, guys. Okay, let's go to Paolo Ianneri.
Sì, ciao Digia. Last year you had a strange season, very difficult at the beginning, then from Mugello it seems like you were stepping up, then you went back struggling again. And then at some point you were also saying, writing things like you might even change your idea about writing again in MotoGP and everything. It was everything behind with the problems with the crew chief, probably. And so, what is Frank going to give you that you were missing, and what are the mistakes that you have done that you learned?
Well, I never said that I was thinking to quit racing or something from the social, but a part of this, well, it's been an up and down season last year, for sure. We had some problems. First of all, when you're a rookie, you need to do a lot of tryings and also mistakes and then failures to understand, and then build from there. So we did our mistakes. All the team did mistakes. As a team, I speak about me and all the team, all the staff, you know. And we did our mistake. Was also normal because all the team, all my side of the team were rookie. So we were struggling a little bit, for sure. I think the potential is quite high. So for this, we were able to do some highs during the year. But with the arrival of Frankie Garcetti, I think that we have the right experience to step up the level and then see to do something more this year.
Thank you, Paolo. Thank you, Digia. Okay, let's go back to Spain. Borja González.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
We can hear you.
Alex, one question. How has been this winter? Different for the others? I mean, you have been a little bit stressed last year. You were talking about you feel a little bit alone. They are working only with your team, not without the brand. And now your life has changed completely. Has this been positive for you?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, the winter was quite normal. It's true that after Valencia test, I take some break. I mean, because I was a little bit on the limit on the head side. I mean, about bikes and all this. I finished the season a little bit on the limit for all the situation and all this. As you said, and I mentioned many times that I feel a little bit alone inside the box, but it's something from the past. It's something that, yeah, I suffered, but I mean, I learned already also from that situation. I mean, it was not easy for everybody, suffering with the bike, suffering with the parts and all this. But I cannot complain about LCR team. I mean, they have been there with me all the time. I had a really good crew there. As you see, in Valencia, I was really emotional to leave the team, but it's something that the decision was already part, and it's something that I needed. It's a great opportunity to me. I felt a really great and warm welcome on Valencia. I was in Ducati factory on December, so the feeling and the emotions are great. Motivation is high, like always, because last season I was in a difficult situation, but I never lose the motivation. And now we need to keep going like this. For sure, the season is really long. Will be up and downs. Will be great moments and moments that will be more increases. But we need to be always together and working to have a great season and a great performance.
Thank you, Borja. Let's go to Nora.
Another one for Alex. So with all the talks about Ducati being the reference bike in the class, and maybe the Japanese manufacturers they sit on a bit in a bit struggling, do you think that the rider can still make a difference in the MotoGP class nowadays, or how much is down to the bike?
I mean, I mean, looks like the European manufacturers have some advantage. I mean, but it's not advantage because they are in Europe or something. No, they have a dumb mentality of working. They are much faster doing new things and all this. And I think, now Ducati is the reference doing different things and all this. And I mean, I'm in the great point and in the great place. I mean, so just it's true that now looks like with all these technician things that we have, the rider can make less the difference, but it's something that is for everybody. So I mean, everybody have the same tools, everybody have the same advantage and all this. So we need to see how it is. But looks like, as you said, the European manufacturers are more fast and with another mentality that at the moment is advantage for the riders.
Thank you, Nora, from Speedweek, of course. Let's hear from GP1 now. Andrea.
Ciao Fabio, mi senti?
Ciao, sì, ti sento.
Perfetto. So last year you managed to get the pole. You were you were increasing your results. So for this year we play the sprint races. Do you think it will help to change your riding style to like?
I lost part of the question because the signal I think is not at the maximum.
Sorry.
Sprint races, you were saying about sprint
Yeah,
races?
yes. Do you think that your riding style will fit to this new format, to the sprint races? It will help you in some way? And what has changed with the new fuel shift? Do you think it will improve your results?
Well, I think that the new format is for everybody. So it's not a format made for one particular riding style. I think that I'm trying to improve my athlete skills and also my riding skills to be the best in MotoGP in a part of the schedule, a part of sprint races or normal races. So the goal and all the winter program has been done on just being better and being stronger, with more focus, with more resistance and stuff like this. So I think it will fit for everybody and also for me. And About the new crew chief, well, he has much experience because he did a lot of years in MotoGP. So I think it will help us to remove some like mistakes that we done this year. But yeah, at the moment, just as I said, the energy is super high and the feeling is great. So can't wait to start.